2023 has been an interesting year to say the least. I've had extreme ups and downs. For the first time in my life, I can say that I do YouTube as a job, which was a dream of mine since I was the age of 9. At the beginning of the year, the channel was at 8,000 subscribers, and we finished the year at 26,000. During those 365 days, I found myself quitting my job at the beginning of January, doing my original content plan that had me putting out videos every single day across my channels, and during the year I ended up changing my mind on the direction of this channel and choosing to make it a video essay only type of content, as it was both what performed the best with you guys, but was also something that I actually found really rewarding. However, this year I have found myself dealing with anxiety for the first time in my life, coming from a mixture of things of how to deal with things like the channel itself, stats on the channel, and reading people's comments, to just general life things. So I'm going to try and make some changes during next year to try and combat those different areas, and also make me have more enjoyment for the channel itself and making more content for you guys. Now, I know this video won't be for everyone, so I'm not expecting it to do particularly well, and it will probably damage the channel in the short term when it comes to returning viewers. However, this is something that if you've been around for any of the older videos, I've loved doing channel update videos, and I just enjoy being, genuine with you guys of what's going on with me, what content I want to upload, and that sort of thing. So let's sit down, grab a cup of tea, and join me, and we'll have a little chat about the channel and me. As I mentioned, this year has had a lot of ups and downs, with this channel being a big factor of that. I haven't had an awful month in quite a while, however I would be lying to myself if I didn't say that the views and comments do get to me from time to time. So as of this year, I'm going to be taking a step away from looking at all my stats outside of, just general performance on videos that have just uploaded, just kind of seeing where things are gauging. So for example, if I need to change out the thumbnail and whatnot, then there's those sorts of changes. However, in general, I'm going to try and take a step away from looking at all of it. This includes me walking away from reading comments. So if you do want to chat with me, come join the Discord. It'll be linked down below so you can join me and around 40 others who are currently in there, and we just chat about random things, games, books, TV shows, music, whatever really. I have a section dedicated in the Discord called Future Content, where you can leave me any form of feedback. As long as you're not being a dick about the way that you approach the conversation, then I will gladly have the conversation with you. If it is just general constructive criticism, that's great. However, if you just join and then you're like, play indie games, play indie games, play indie games, because yes, I have seen you guys who spam literally the same thing, and for future notice, you guys literally are just typing into the void. I just thought I'd let you know, because I can't deal with the fact that on like a daily basis I can make a post about literally anything else that has nothing to do with games, or nothing to do with indie games, nothing to do with AAA games, and then it's just spammed with stuff to do with indie games. So yeah, just letting you know. In regards to content moving forward, I'm aiming to put out 2 videos every single month. I can't guarantee this, but that is going to be my aim. I want to put out as good videos as I possibly can in every single video. I feel like I am improving generally, so if you compare my videos from let's say 2 years ago to now, I feel like you can tell from the writing and overall quality there has been good improvement. I've already spoken about over on my Patreon the first 8 videos that I have planned for this year. It's now going to be 9 due to the pushback of my Jedi Survivor critique, so that will be out during some point of the first few months of the year. However, if you want to check that out, again, make sure to go check out the Patreon. And with the changes towards the content strategy, I will also be making more video essays about games specifically. Either in the style of my critique like I did with the Mirage video, or just a general video discussing a game like I did with RDR2. Anyone who knows my content from a year ago or so will know that the main reason why I made this channel in the first place is because it overrode my productivity mindset. As for the last 5 years or so, I've always felt like I've been, wasting my time when playing games. There's always just been that nagging feeling at the back of my mind, even when I am enjoying the experience. However, I've found this to be a great loophole, as when I play games, I get to make a video out of it. And, that means that I can actually do something and, push that into something else. So it doesn't feel like I'm completely just, trying to escape life. I'm at least making something out of the consumption that I'm doing. So yeah, if it is the case that you have ever wanted to play games and you have that nagging feeling in the back of your mind whenever you play them, honestly, I'd recommend just making a YouTube channel. Even if you make 10-minute videos, that can be perfect for you just to at least have some form of outlet that allows you to feel like you're overriding that a little bit. And with that way of functioning, I ended up being able to play RDR2 for the first time, and I loved that experience, which is where that video came from. ages ago. And sadly, up until very recently, I stopped doing this, outside of my Jedi Survivor video being at the beginning of the year, which was intended to come out at the beginning of the year, but due to other things and other videos, it got pushed back and pushed back and pushed back, and then I was like, I'm going to release all these during December, and it just didn't happen. However, it was the only game that I played at the beginning of the year. I then played a bit of Starfield, which will have a critique in the future. It's one of the 8 videos that will be coming out over the next 4 months. I played Mirage and Jedi Survivor this year. So I still have a ton of games to check out and some grassroots of content to go back to on the channel to allow me to explore the hobby of gaming that I absolutely love, but I always struggle being able to push myself into it full on. What I'm going to be focusing a lot on over the next year as well is just enjoying the process. I would be lying if I said that I haven't fallen behind in just enjoying the general content creation process since it became a job. And as you know, the videos that I make are typically very long on this channel, anywhere between 25 to like an hour and a bit long videos on average. Like my average video is probably like 50 minutes long if we were to look at all of them. So that does mean that it takes quite a lot of work to try and get them done. And I made a post about this a while ago that I wrote over 100,000 words of video essays. Like, that's insane to think about. I've literally written more than the average novel length. Like, that's insane. So I'm going to be focusing on as much as possible on making scripts that I know that I love, and when it comes to the recording aspect, taking my time with it. Anyone who's been around in the Discord knows that I am dyslexic, so me reading 10k plus scripts is extremely difficult for me when I'm doing it in one sitting. For example, my Assassin's Creed Mirage video is an hour and 20 minutes in total. Before I cut out all of my mess ups, that video length was 2 hours and 15 minutes. That's how much I had messed up. That wasn't me trimming fat off the video. That was just removing mess ups. So I'm going to be working on building a better system for creating scripts, whether it's going to a cafe to sit and write, or simply finding a different spot in the house to sit down, as I then don't feel as crammed into the corner of my room as I do currently. The next and biggest part of the future of this channel is another channel, my self-improvement one. I've been massively enthralled by the world of self-improvement and the desire to improve myself, which is where that productivity mindset did come in most of the time, or at least that's where I believe it came from. Due to anxiety and previous issues relating to my mental health, I have found a massive issue with just holding myself up and keeping things going. The biggest example of this right now was the last 3 weeks, which everything was going pretty well. I was on top of all of my habits that I wanted to form or I had already formed prior, I was on top of my workouts, I was getting enough sunlight, and I was just slowing down a bit more in life and just enjoying everyday moments. However, one small thing came up and it derailed the hell out of my day that I thought would only last one day. Since then, I've found it a massive struggle to just get anything into place. This is something that I'm working on and trying to bring myself back into slowly. The sad truth about self-improvement is that you can take up to a whole year in building up loads of small changes. However, all it takes is 1 or 2 things to go wrong, and you now need to live in the torment of knowing what was possible with your life. The reason why I'm bringing up the self-improvement channel is that this is a massive area of my life, and it's something that I truly want to focus on. It's definitely the part of my life that I feel the most passionate about, especially with myself and others, and just trying to talk to people about it and bring them into just improving themselves, even in small steps. So I need to dedicate time towards improving myself, and with that, building up my content on that channel. The reason for this is that I just love giving out things that I've learned in the attempt that hopefully it might help someone else. And on top of that, the video that I most recently made on that channel about procrastination is probably the best video I have ever made, from an overall quality of video, the script, and the editing. All of it was done by me, and this was the first small project that I'd worked on in a long time, and it just felt like something that I truly wanted to do without any pushback from my own mind. If you want to see my journey when it comes to making that sort of content, then make sure to go check out that channel, it will be linked down below. I'm still in 2 minds about how often I'm going to be making content over there. Right now it will most likely be as I can, as those sorts of 10-minute videos take me roughly 16 hours to make, which for 10 minutes is a decent chunk of time. I know that that is the path that I truly want to walk, so I'm going to be focusing on improving myself over this next year as much as I can, making content around it and documenting the process of doing it, hopefully in the event that others find value from it. I also have the tech channel as well, which to be fair this year has actually been quite good for the first year of a channel, as I've upped the quality loads over the last year in terms of the editing and the overall video quality. So for now, that channel's not going to have any changes. It's going to roughly still be once every week. This year I uploaded 58 videos over on that channel. So I did actually upload more than that, because at one point I was uploading twice a week on that channel. I was enjoying doing that and taking that channel really seriously. However, due to the amount of time that it takes to make those videos, plus other bits that I was doing for that channel, it just felt like I was being pressured to complete things at a pace that I wasn't able to. So I was just rushing to get things done, and I don't want to rush out content. So I've chosen to take the time off from basically now all the way through to the 5th of January, which is when I'll be back from a holiday. Which means that I would have missed overall this year 7 weeks worth of videos, which obviously isn't ideal. However, I've kind of made more videos anyway, so I at least use that to balance out my mind's opinion of that. I did want to talk about a couple of different things in regards to gaming and this channel lastly. Now, first of all is going to be live streams. Now, I have enjoyed doing them, and I do enjoy doing them. I have an Exiled live channel. If you do want to check it out, you can. I want to do live streams more often and just chat to you guys. However, I'm in two minds about whether or not to just leave everything on that channel, or do live streams on this channel, upload the VODs to that channel, and so on, just so that it doesn't, you know, take up tons of space on this channel. And the reason why is just because of the way that YouTube algorithms work, and things that I've heard about it is just all over the place. But yeah, you let me know about what you think, as I do want to do live streams, just have a chat with you guys. I think I'd do them either once I've got my new keyboard so I can actually play games like properly, as right now I'm having to use like a terrible little Logitech one, which is like just getting me by, but I have like mild carpal tunnel in my right wrist, so it's just not doing favors for me. So it's going to be the case that I'll hopefully be able to play some games on live stream. However, I just kind of want to do it in the, you know, attempt to just show you guys my video creating process. Whether it's me sitting down and I'll be writing a script, you probably won't be able to see the script on chat on the thing, but you can ask me questions about what I'm working on and so on, and how I go through the process, me video editing and whatnot, and just kind of having a chat whilst I'm doing those different bits. Now, the other thing that I've been really tempted to do for like the last half a year, I've just not done it, and I'd like to know your thoughts. I don't know if it would be uploaded to this channel. It probably wouldn't, as I don't think it would fit for the core audience who watch this channel for video essay content. However, I would like to do a like let's play-esque sort of thing, not like a here's episode 1 of this, and we're gonna literally just not cut anything out. It would be a roughly 2-hour play session of either Minecraft or Sims 4. Those are the two that I've got like ideas for particularly, and then cramming them down into like 10 to 20 minute videos so that everything is just a bit more, you know, there's stuff going on all the time, or it's me talking about something within the thing and the game and trying to get something done and showing you the best bits of it, and trying to make a just more fun style video that's a bit more just for the entertainment aspect, instead of the what always I feel like a lot of people think that my videos are a lot more serious than they are. It's just because my voice is just awfully inept at you know, sounding happy. You know, that's what happens when life is shit sometimes. But anyway, so it's just going to be the case that I'm considering doing that. I think that'll be more something to do for fun on the side that I do every now and again. So like, for example, I jump onto a Minecraft world, I do and start that series, and then I maybe take a week or two off, and then I jump on again, and the videos will be kind of all over the place, scattered a bit. Let me know what you think, whether or not it should be something to be uploaded to this channel, or whether or not it should be something to upload to another channel. And yeah, I know that I've got plenty of channels, guys, I'm very well aware. The reason for that, for anyone who doesn't know, is because most people, as in literally the majority of people, cannot have a channel that does well, that has tons of different types of content. There is some outliers out there who can, who pretty much the YouTube algorithm doesn't really matter to them because they've got a big enough core fan base to do so. However, for me, I've got a small channel right now who has primarily been subbed to me through video essay content. The mass majority of it has been through video essay content. So me uploading self-improvement content, me uploading tech content, me uploading that let's play style content, and, you know, talks about films and that sort of thing. I could probably get away with films maybe, but yeah, it's just the case that I can't upload it all here. So you can kind of at least pick and choose what parts of me that you're interested in and that sort of thing, as I like to have as much of my personality that I enjoy put onto YouTube, because I just enjoy, you know, sharing things and talking to people about these things, and that's the sort of thing, and that's the sort of person I am. I'm more comfortable talking to a camera than I am talking to a random stranger when I'm walking around. So yeah, take that as you will. I am grateful for how this channel has performed this year. It's allowed me to find a more meaningful thing to do with my life, and also on top of that, a next year that hopefully will be incredibly interesting. I'll probably be going through some more of those personal goals as I've gone through them of what I want to achieve during this year and other aspects of my life over on my self-improvement channel. So if you do want to check it out, again, all of it will be down below. But if you do want to just come chat with me, talk to me about it, ask away, come join the Discord, all of it, again, link down below, feel free to, I'm happy to have a chat. Thank you to Sam and Janos for supporting me through Patreon. Now those two guys over there are absolutely amazing. I've got a chat with them over on the Discord, and again, this is all things that you get access for with the Patreon, so if you are interested, you can just support me for $1 a month. You don't get access to any of those sorts of things. The $5 a month one is the one where you get access to early access to videos, input on future videos, and so on, and the special role within the Discord to have one-on-one chats and that sort of thing. So if you are interested in just supporting me, there is the $1 tier that you can always check out. However, the $5 one will give you access to a load of extra things, and hopefully it is actually going to be stuff that moving forward I'm going to be able to put more effort into building up over the next year. That all being said, let's try and have the best year that we could possibly have. Not just me, but you as well. Let me know down below what you are looking to just improve either in yourself, whatever it is that you want to do, whether or not it's YouTube related stuff, whatever it might be, let me know down below. But that all being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one.